All right. Five Finger Death Punch.
That's just a crazy name.
It's a gangster name, bro.
It reminds me of like 90s anime.
A company always on the run. A destiny. Oh, it's the rising sun.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus.
And it's your boy, Don Wannabe, back in the house once again.
All right, man, so I'm going to show a Don Five Finger Death Punch, but this is what's crazy. I've never heard this song or seen this video. I think that me and you reacted during the pandemic to Living the Dream. And they were the ones who had that incredibly, like, they were going against the narrative of, you know, everyone needs to do all this stuff. And like, they were putting freedom on the forefront. You know what I'm saying? What's so funny?
I'm just thinking about my homie Dylan. Like, that's my only, like, really real knowledge of Five Finger Death Punch. Is I got a homie Dylan, and he's giant. He's like 250, just jacked. Used to play football. He's a Marine, like a former Marine. He was an EMT, just all-American dude, super awesome. But I remember, and he's always drinking like these Bang energy drinks. And we were talking about going and knocking doors or something. He's like, yo, man, he's like, we got to get pumped up. He's like, you know, drink about 3 of these Bang energy drinks, put on some Five Finger, and get after it. And I'm like, okay. I always think of that.
Yo, what? Like, because you're just over here giggling. I'm like, yo, these dudes are pretty intense. And like the Wrong Side of Heaven is the first time I really took time to really listen. It's about, bro, actually, if you haven't heard or seen that, I might need to put, you guys let me know if I need to put him in front of it, so I won't preface it, but it like pulled at my heartstrings. So we just start and you're just giggling. I'm like, yo, what is so funny, bro? Like, my mind is like, dude, what is going on here?
My bad. I just had this flashback of him being like, good. Drink about 3 of these, put on some Five Finger, Let's crush it.
Let's go. No, these dudes are Five Finger Death Punch, man. Come on. Anyways, let's get it, you guys. We're going to get this one started. Like, share, comment, subscribe.
40-year-old boys are back in town. 40. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, y'all, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget, support the original content on the channel. Been dropping music videos, but we got a bunch of stuff in the works. When you support the original stuff, it allows us to produce more of it. Now, also, shout out to the members on the channel. If you want to become a member and see the content early or what we're working on behind the scenes, the link's in the description. There's never an obligation, and we just appreciate you guys, man. Y'all been holding us down for a minute, and we've been really coming up the ranks. So now I want to preface this, because you were like, you don't really know much about Five Finger Death Punch. This is how small the world is, my guy. Yako, he's a black belt, and he trains in Colorado. On Instagram, he was Master Blaster or something like that. He's the lead security, and I've rolled with him. Okay, he's done security in Colorado Springs for some of these huge events. He's an OG jiu-jitsu guy. Yeah. Then I start going, like, I start following Yako. He puts me on to like Bad Wolves, Tommy Vex, Five Finger, right? Those are his bros because he runs security. It's so cool. Zoltan, I believe he's the lead guitarist of Five Finger Death Punch, bro. Yeah. Listen to this real quick. Is an ill black belt at jiu-jitsu, trains and competes. He has dreads, bro.
Black belt?
You've probably seen him.
That's crazy.
He's ill. And this is what's even more crazy. He's out in Dubai doing all this stuff, and one day he utilized my song "Today Was BJJ" on on his IG posts.
I'm just laughing at the names, like Zoltan.
Yeah, it's a
Master Blaster.
Those are who strong
what Master Blaster is from?
I forget.
It's from oh my God, Beyond the Thunderdome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mad Max.
Yeah.
Master Blaster.
Yo. Anyways, those dudes are OGs in this jiu-jitsu shit, and I'm just like, I'm so enthralled with these guys right now because I'm just surprised that I didn't know more about them. Anyways, let's just get into it because we ramble a lot. Five Finger Death Punch, Bad Company. Don't know what this is about? Let's see. Here we go.
a company, always on the run, a destiny. Oh, it's the rising sun. I was born, a shotgun in my hands, behind the gun, I'll make my final stand. Yeah, and that's why they call me bad company. I can't deny. Bad company till the day I die. Until the day I die.
Yo, son.
Until the day I die.
Bro, before we got on this, okay, the Wrong Side of Heaven, I did a reaction. I was reading the comments, and people were saying, like, every comment is like, yo, I'm a veteran, I'm a this, and I was just like, my heart was touched because these dudes go hard for our veterans. Hard, bro. They've set up like these huge charities, but this was one of the comments I saw reoccurring. They're like, they've done 120 or something crazy tours to deployed soldiers. They go
like
out there,
USO.
like, yeah, USO is the word. Yeah. And this is showing it. I didn't know that. I didn't know what this was. And I'm like so excited here because I love highlighting this type of stuff on the channel more so than anything, because this whole slander on America, this whole demoralization phase we're going through. I love brothers who really rep America. I am proud to say I'm American. I am very patriotic, and I wasn't like that growing up. And the shift, I know I have to even go harder because now I can see the phase America's going through, and it's kind of scary. It's scary.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many like things coming up for me because like I got chills down my spine for a couple reasons. Like, for one, this is a cover of Bad Company.
Okay,
like, yeah. There's a band, Bad Company.
I don't know because I'm not into the rock world, so I didn't know.
No, this is like a 70s, like I think just like banger, like maybe it's
crazy.
80s.
Of course.
Dude, it's just like a classic like banger. The band is Bad Company, the song is Bad Company, but this is like hearing it in the past, it's like like a Western type of desperado type of character. I got chills though because I'm like, dude, these dudes were probably banging this in the tanks, banging this in the Humvees while they, were out on patrol, about to kick down doors, about to let loose hell, and it's crazy because it's like, love it or hate it, like, America has the most lethal fighting force that the world has ever seen, right?
Facts.
And this is what, was deployed around the world. I've had mixed emotions about it through the years that have gone back and forth with some of the stuff that we've done, and especially, the veterans and the way they're being treated right now. Yeah. But, the fact of the matter is like, this song is just like fits perfectly for what they're talking about. I mean, these guys are willing to go and fight and die for their country, and it's hitting home, especially because I just saw something about how enrollment is down. And they had to cut like 25,000 troops because they just can't fulfill the positions. I wonder why. Yeah, man. I want to get into the music, but I want to touch on some of what you're talking about too, without what I'm saying. Getting off.
That was a great way to bring it up, but us not go on a total tangent, because what's going on in America frustrates me too right now as well.
Rebel souls, deserters we've been called, chose a gun and threw away the sun. Now these towns, well, they all know our
So this is it's so crazy because to what you were saying right now in this current moment, we have a lot of people who are not citizens of America getting benefits that our vets should be getting. And to tie this up with a bow too, with what you were saying, I always make this differential. These brothers go out and put their life on the line for their country, just like you said. Now, the part we have trouble with is our corrupt government. It's not the men and women who lace up to go fight for us. It's not with we the people. It's with the government making corrupt decisions to go into wars that we don't need to. And I think prefacing that so people know what side we're on. We're on your side. Like, we believe I'm mad, Okay. But I always like to just give that little thing out there because, sometimes I ramble in my explanations like, well, this is why we should. And it's like, dude, it's just simple. And it's like, look, our government's mad corrupt and it's sending our soldiers to places. It's trying to make them do. It's just crazy right now. But we love our veterans and soldiers. And I don't know. I can let this play. I know you might want to tap in. I just wanted to say that because I think that's what you were getting at too. When you said something about, I used to go back and forth. And I think that's the concept. Sometimes we forget that our soldiers don't have a choice.
Well, here's the thing. They have a choice to enlist or not.
Sure.
And I didn't believe.
But once they're enlisted.
Yeah, they don't have a choice. So, regardless, like I said, I've gone back and forth. I don't need to go into all of that, my own personal views, other than to say, the one thing that cannot be denied, regardless of whether or not I agreed with some of the decisions or not, it's like, they were willing to literally put their lives on the line. Yeah. And me as a man, how many times have I put my life on the line for my beliefs? There's been a couple, but not to this degree. Yeah. So I can't sit and judge and be like, hey, when I haven't put my life on the line to that degree. How can I cast stones, right? Even if at times I didn't agree. One of the things as I've grown older, dude, Sean Ryan, I brought it up before, the Sean Ryan podcast. He's a ex Navy SEAL, ex CIA dude. And he has these long interviews, 3, 4, 5, 6 hour interviews with, veterans. And what you see is the actual toll of war. You get to hear the stories of the men. And these are some of the greatest, men that our country has produced. Like, that's just what it is. You know what I mean? They're smart. They're dedicated. They've devoted their lives to the defense of this country. And to me, it's like, dude, that is what we need more of. People who are willing to give their all for something that they believe in. And what they come back with is horrifying. It's heartbreaking. The realities of war, the lessons that they've learned, the fact that they question some of the things that they've done. I mean, it's an amazing podcast. And I only want to bring it up because it highlights the real struggles that the veterans are dealing with. And what they're dealing with is, mental health issues, PTSD, the VA clinic being horrible.
I was about to say the VA is all they get.
Yeah. And my ex's father, was injured. He was airborne. Right. And he was injured jumping out of planes. Yeah. And I got to see firsthand what the kind of treatment that he got. Yeah. But
I already know my dad, 21 years, and he goes to the VA and his health is in super decline.
So it's just, it brings it up. And I just feel like it's one of those things that you have to highlight given, what the subject matter of this video is about. Sure. So.
And that's why they call me Bad Company. I won't deny. Bad company till the day I die. Until 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 the day I die.
Bro, it's wild because
they hit you with the eagle at the end.
They say that the American dollar isn't backed by anything, but this is what it's backed by.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what's crazy. That's why it's so crazy to see the demoralization of America, because as they erode the things that do have value, like our military and everything else, bro. I'm getting goosebumps because I got kids, man, and I'm trying to I want them to. Oh man. Anyways, I don't want to ramble, you guys.
Yeah, it's tough
Five
not
Finger
to.
Death Punch.
It's tough not to.
Brings me where I need to be. Just want to say this. Thank you, Five Finger Death Punch. You guys, if support their channel and follow them. They do a bunch of outreach for veterans. I did not know this. I'm going to start donating with my physical, monetary, and do whatever I can in that realm. But follow those brothers. I trust them. I just, it's so rare to find stuff like this. I mean, maybe it's not rare. Maybe I just don't know where to look. But I'm really glad that I stumbled upon Five Finger Death Punch, and they have my total support just because I support people who still believe in our country and the potential it has. It's not over yet, you guys. It's not over till there's a lot of ladies singing, but it ain't over yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough not to go deep on this because, I feel like there's a segment of our population and the government and the, elected officials that are trying to paint people like this as the enemy.
Yeah.
People who are patriots and believe in what America stands for.
Yeah. They ain't the enemy. You guys, appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I kind of got my feathers ruffled on this one, yo. Let's go. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will catch you guys on the next one. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boys. 40.